Good day, this is Kieran Doyle, and today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people think is well out of their reach, but it's really not, and that is SEO. I've heard some of the big gurus even describe it as the devil's work, and to tell you the truth, it's not so much the devil's work at all. I think basically what people think about SEO is that, oh God, there's so much that actually goes into it. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And they actually put up mental barriers in front of them. So what I'm here today and over the next few days is I'm going to teach you basically the basics of SEO so you'll know exactly what you're doing. And if you like, at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that you have to go out and do this SEO yourself, but it means that when you're talking to somebody who is actually an SEO expert and asking them to do things, you'll know exactly what you want done. And I think that is the most important thing, really. Just knowing what you need done and knowing what your website needs to get the high rankings. And yeah, so let's start here. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the basics of SEO. So the goals for this course really over the next few days is we want you to understand what search engines do with your content. And not only do we want them to know what they do with your content, we want to know how we can use our content to get the great rankings that we actually deserve. How are we going to be using our articles, our videos, our blogs, all of these different things? How can we use them so Google are going to love us? Well, you see, I'm talking about Google because I'm a bit of a Google fanatic, but there are lots of different search engines out there. As I mentioned, there's Google, which is really the biggest internet search engine at the moment. I think it will be the biggest internet search engine for the next amount of years anyway. Then we have the old boy in the group, which is Yahoo's been around, still has a massive place in the search engines, but nowhere near as big as Google. And we have a new boy, the likes of Bing, which is MSN. So what we're going to try to do, even though I did say that I'm a big Google fan, we're going to try and get as much traffic from all of the search engines, and I think that is so important. So I think the next question that we really need to ask is, what is SEO? Well, I'm sure you've all heard that it's search engine optimization, but I'd like to think of it like this. It's a way of optimizing your website with the right content, the right keywords, so that you're getting ranked very highly on the search engines. Like those rankings can be coming from inbound links into you, and which we'll talk about a little bit later about anchor text and all of those good different things. But really what it is, it's about getting free traffic. And not only free traffic, free quality traffic. You see, in the likes of, I'm going to really stick to Google on this right now. In the likes of Google, what we have is we have a search engine that is all about relevancy. Google are going to put, if your website is relevant to what a person is searching for, Google are going to place you at the top, and that is what it is. The more relevant and the more authority you seem in a certain area, Google are going to pop you to the top, and that's exactly what we're looking to do here. We want our websites to be quality, and that is what it's all about. We want the web pages pointing to us to be quality. We want the web pages pointing to the pages that are pointing to the web pages that are pointing to us to be quality. We want everything about our websites to be quality. Our keywords, our articles, our blogs, you name it, everything has to be quality. And we also want to get in volumes of traffic into us. We want, when we are at the tops of the search engines, what the thing is, we're going to try to optimize our websites for top ranking keywords. I mean keywords that are kind of getting in lots and lots of different searches. A friend of mine is actually #1 for cheap health insurance on Google. So you can imagine just how much traffic that would be getting every day. And he's actually optimized his website to ensure that he is the top of Google for that search term. So that is absolutely huge. Can you imagine the volume of quality, qualified traffic that you're actually getting? And the one thing that it's not paid search. Obviously, there are a lot of different paid factors that you need to put into search engine optimization, but it's not the likes of Google AdWords, and it's not Yahoo pay-per-click or anything like that. This is actually the natural listings that are on the left-hand side of Google. So as I mentioned, it is the natural listings that are on the left hand side of Google. And it also gets us loads and loads and loads of free traffic. But probably one thing that you didn't realize is it's a lot easier than you think. It really, really is. God, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm no whiz at all. I just did a little bit of research into this and I found out how to do it. And my sites are ranking really well for the chosen keywords. I can even get different posts that I do on my blog up onto Google within 6 minutes. And it'd probably be even quicker now. You see, you don't need to be a guru to do this. To tell you the truth, most of the gurus haven't got a clue how to do that. And that's why you have an advantage over them.